Hello and welcome to Factorio with your host Skuzz, and we are progressing along very nicely with our base. We have just finished researching our rocket silo, and now we'll move on to the research for our science packs, which is an exciting time for us. And one of the things I would like to do is we're going to start off with doing some fishing. We need some fish for our SPIDERTRON. So the way we do that is on anywhere along the map where there's water, we just do a deconstruction planner, and let's do deconstruction planner around the edge. We can see some of the fish. Reach them, it'll grabs them. There. What I'm not sure of is if this type of thing replenishes. I think that's good amount. Now I do have it set in my inventory that must be taken out. Yeah. And it's going to go straight to the mall right by the SPIDERTRON. Let's see if we can get there. Race our bots. Come on, bots. You're a bit slow. In circuits are pumping away. So they are going to come up here. Right into this box over here. And this will produce our first SPIDERTRON. There we go. Come on. There we go. And we're going to hop on board. And there is our first SPIDERTRON. Now one of the things we need is a remote. I don't think it's got anywhere to go. Yeah, we also don't need a big stash of that. Same as, yeah, I mean, we can make them, but we really don't want a lot. So let's go there. Okay. SPIDERTRON, where are you? Make when this is less than, say, 4. Slot number 1. Left click to mark it, and now we can tell it to walk where we want. So one of the nice things here is we have its own logistic grid, and here so we can help our Spidey along, can speed him up. We will need some power for him. Yeah, we have made power. What is going on? Very slow. Okay, let's upgrade. I do have some speed modules on me. Does it need to produce? It needs 50 of these things. And some of them go down here. Okay, SPIDERTRON's going to take a lot. What I'm going to do is prioritize the right hand side here rather. I need those, so let's get those out. Okay, our SPIDERTRON. Do too many because the power plant takes quite a large area. Let's plop down the small again. We're still. Where's our tech tree? Missing some key tech here. Worried about the energy suit. It's more the power. So that one's done. Bigger batteries is done. No, it's not the solar. We need the plants, which is being made. And we've got the bigger batteries. That is over here. Take This SPIDERTRON is going to be geared for his sole purpose is to move me around. We will do a second SPIDERTRON that is his purpose will be to um, as a build. Let's pick a color. What are we going to choose? Boys? Yeah, let's go for that color. That's good for us. Okay, he's going to feel very sluggish until we can get some power into these legs. Come on, we just need 8 more. Really would like to get some speed modules in there. You can put in what I do have, level 1s. Does seem to have boosted. That will eventually, we want to upgrade all of that. Yeah, what I can do is we are requesting 4 of those. Can put the other things in here. Okay, so batteries, let's keep 4 on us. And yeah, well, for ourselves, we could probably do more. Let's just keep 8 of those. We're going to need the power plants. Let's do 4 of those. Okay, so that's what we're going to keep on us. Let's have a look at what's needed to produce our level 2 suit. Module level 2, efficiency module level 2, these low density frames. 60 green. Okay, let's put that all in here. So when we pick them up, we've got it. So we wanted 60 blue only. Electric engines 40. So we only want 40. 30 frames. Level 2 speed 2. Yeah, so that's everything we need to produce that. Definitely, if we pick up too many of these things, I need to be able to recycle it somehow. So let's go have a look at our engines up here. One of the things we don't do is we don't store any excess. I want these legs just somehow producing. How many is it making? 50? No. 10 is enough. Okay, passive provider. The rest of the engines can go in here. We're going to hook it up with a circuit. So when engines less than, make it a fair number, 50. So at least this will provide those for us, and then we need to manufacture these modules. That's only level 1. See, level 2s, so that only needs, they literally just need the circuits. Stop. So that's just gonna go. You can just put these placeholders and this guy will just go. Okay, reds, let's just have a look here. What is red circuit array? It's really just not moving. It needs some speed modules as well to get it. So to go make those modules, but I think we've got a few other things we need to do in the meantime. I don't want to overload this guy just yet until we get this core in, energy core. So let's just think. Yeah, let's just have a look. Okay, plastic is really back up and running, which is a good thing. These are all getting solid. Green circuits is pumping, and which is good. Yeah, so nothing is struggling at the moment. Okay, so let's just go to the end here. What I want to do is just do a mini factory in for modules. Red is going slow, which in turn affects the blue. So if I look here, green's the one that's struggling over here. Only from that line there. That, well, it doesn't matter how much it approves. The green line is actually struggling. Go have a look at this now. A lot of it is being sucked up by reds, but in general, I think it's just not producing enough. Let's have a look at our blueprint for our bus. So we have red. So I mean that's huge if we want to increase that, which I don't really want to do that size. This is the one we do have. It's the stubby one, but it's moduled. And let's have a look at that quickly. They're not red. What I'm going to do is we've got this module inserter mod, and we want to insert. We're only making level 1s at the moment. Okay, so let's do that across all of these, like that. Level 1, only putting it onto a line. We're not actually storing it. Let's do a little box here. Okay, and let's give it a circuit condition while the box, while there are less than 50 give itself some uh, self sums as I have any. There we have our first power. So let's give our SPIDERTRON. It only fits one of these things. I mean, okay, so this will store up. Use 750, and so that's going to take up 600. And these things are really heavy. Use a huge amount of power. But they're not used that often, so I'm just going to put 2 in. And we'll see if this thing fills up. Definitely for the SPIDERTRON that builds, you have to have 2 of these. But this one, it's really its legs and it's us. We're going to be the builder. So actually, I'm going to just take that off. It's not what the SPIDERTRON is for. There's no point equipping solar panels in here. That is much faster speed. I definitely do see some density change just with these couple that have had the modules put in, which is good. Those have got modules, that's got modules, so that is improving. We're supposed to be having a stash of level 1s. Level 1 green. We're still not. Let's do the same thing on. I'm not going to put it on those. I just want level 1s. trying to speed up green to get a dedicated module facility. Let's double check blues need. It's also just circuits. We're standing around. Let's just do that. I want to see blue level 2 and blue level 3. All just circuits. Okay, well that's good. Definitely are picking that up. Red production. I think red production, let's have a look at that. Red bus. Moduled one. It is a lot bigger. Yeah, I think we can look at that. Expanding our red bus. This build is slightly different to my blueprint here. Doubling the length. Let's just go into map mode so I can just see. Yeah. Is just copy this design. Let's just make sure it gets everything. Okay. Exactly the same. We can make sure it is all within a construction zone. That be out. Nano transmitters. Oh, am I not making them anymore? As far as I know, I left this intact. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of that. I do have a hope. Let's see. Don't have a nano template. Okay. Okay, so when I copy something, I can just stick it down on here. That will give me space, all the right ingredients to do that over there. We can actually just shove it somewhere down here. I just need access to a couple of things there. So let's put this over here. Plates. Is a lot of plates and some green circuits. Okay, so the best we can do here. Plastic, please. We're need green literally just there. Power, we need some power to this little thing. Right here by Roboport, good stuff. Yeah, there we go. At a reasonable rate. As long as it's ticking, that's fine. It's quick enough for us. Don't need it going any faster than that. Good if we wanted to upgrade this. No, not the upgrade planner. Module planner. Add some speed into all of that. Yeah, let's let that work, do its magic. And let's go, let's take a stroll to the end of the line here. Okay, let's just have a quick look. This might start struggling with the size of it. Definitely looks like plastic is an issue. Looks like we have some power issues where this factory merged or grew. Plastic is going all the way through. Might just be filling up. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Definitely the red's thicker. We definitely have an issue with blue. Take advantage of our upgrades. System to reds. We're gonna borrow. I'm just gonna borrow right off of this. Something like that. This we can take up. This is gonna be. Yeah, we might as well jump straight to level 3s. This one. No, we can't jump straight to level 3 because we need a level 2. So let's do that. So you will be level 2 and you'll be level 1. Yeah, we're just gonna feed down. Eventually drop into a provider chest. Let's just give it, yeah, something like that. So this is just going to make as we need. Yeah, just leave it like that. If we should swap this around. Let's put the 1, so let's swap this around. I'm gonna put the 3 on this side. Okay, and then I'm gonna make a copy of all of this. It's there, copy, you're gonna go there, swap this around. Yeah, so this will both feed into here. At least we're gonna make some level 3s. And this is just gonna borrow from here as it gets made. Green circuits is again our biggest headache. Red sucks up a lot of the green circuit, but we really need to get this saturation in. But as level 3s are made, they will be replacing the ones in here. I'm not worried, we only need level 1s. That is it. Okay, plastic is starting to take a hit as the production of reds ramps up. So let's have a look here if we can't see if there are there any issues at the moment. No, that's not what I'm after. I want to see the numbers. We are still struggling to produce petroleum. Okay, we do have an excess, quite a significant excess of light oil. So that is this process here. It is pumping away. We can increase the size. There, that. Yeah, so we want to increase this cracking, just get it all this excess used up. So heavy oil, we're managing, yeah, we're using up the heavy oil quite quickly. Heavy is being broken down into this light, but we're not breaking the light down fast enough. So I'm just going to add on. Yeah, at the numbers, I mean, I can see the impact already. We're still not growing in petroleum, so there's room for improvement there still. Count, how many of these things do we have? 50. I think that is the limit on our intake of these. They full, so okay. We are breaking down the heavy as fast as we can. Well, we can always add in another little section. We can keep that going. Down these things, please. Plonk. Yeah, that is a significant growth in, of our petroleum. Okay, I can already see light oil is diminishing, which is a good sign. Petroleum, yeah, that number's not really growing, eh? We really are sucking up a lot of it. Not making any threes yet. The main reason there is definitely going to be the lack of circuits. This think I think I'm recycling blues. We need to. Oh, these in recycling here. Space. I mean, I can recycle, but onto this line. I think in this case we can probably recycle right at the top. It's just we're really not using enough. Okay, so let's do, no, need requester chests. We are going to request blue circuits, as many are in existence. Yeah, let's have a look at how we're doing on this. Well, not. It's definitely on the modules, so let's have a look here. Not in a zone. Okay, well, we'll have to create a zone. Need it. That will at least give me 2 blues. No way of getting frames. We making frames somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, this is a bit of a storage nightmare. Let's start shrinking our quantities here. Don't need to be carrying this amount of goods anymore. Okay, I can also free up some space here with those miners. Okay, we can decrease how many miners I'm carrying. Let's do, well, those I don't need anymore at all. Let's get rid of those. Blue, yeah, okay, I'm gonna keep blue, but let's just limit it to that. Any excess needs to be got rid of. Do not need to store 200 batteries on me. Definitely not level 1 batteries. Yeah, that's good. Let's grab some more frames. Okay, I'm gonna hop out to do this. Well, okay, so I've got the frames. Let's go back to this. Why have you taken the 30 frames away? Please bring them back. Seriously. 30 frames. We just need the modules now. Can I manually do modules? Can that probably take forever? So what's involved in green modules? So level 2, same things. So I'm going to make a slightly smaller array for those. This, except you are going to be level 1 green, and you are going to be level 2 green. That's this in. We actually don't want anything in there. And then we want the passive provider for that. Swap, that must be level 2, that must be level 1. Let's give a limit to that as well. Let's just make sure this is green, red, okay. That's okay. Swap that way. Level 1 to 2, level 1 to 2. Let's just double check this. Level 1 to 2, 2 to 3. 1, okay. That's got to go that way. Yes, that looks like research on our space science is completed. So that is definitely the next array we're going to complex to build out. It's all been set up, we'll get there. So this section is definitely going to be for our next science and space and all that wonderful stuff. But we need to get our production here drastically under control. Green circuits is still struggling. This is going to struggle for a while. It's going to be a slow ramp up because we need to manufacture those modules and get them in. None of them have level 3s. We can do a temporary expansion. So let's see. I want to grab all of that. Of course, there's going to be things in the way here. Okay, so let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. Green circuits red, and leave a clear break, because no, that's okay. We just need to do that. This will give us a temporary boost, and then we can erase that later. Also, this once for now. Yeah, and now we need to just give it. And that will definitely increase our feed. Is going to drastically suck up resources. We just got to watch out how that goes. Making greens all the way up at the top. I want to get this as saturated as we can. It's looking good. Taking hits quite a bit. Yeah, we can prioritize. It's prioritizing all the lines this way. Yeah, it is better. It's not at full capacity. I definitely think it is a problem with I'm not pulling in as much. Oh, this is okay. We can swap it around and see what the impact of it has. So basically we're going to prioritize the plates. I want to fill those lines. See what the impact of that is. We might have to make sure this is getting from other areas. I mean, we're also prioritizing that there. So this could drain out quite quickly. So we're getting some fair throughput of green. This should be drastically helping the throughput of red. It's definitely. Is there any issues? They all are outputting. It's just this row seemed to have gotten. Typically that side is filled up. I don't think we balancing the lines on the belts. Doing that over here. So let's take that out. There. You are gonna come. This will force it onto both sides evenly, even though it's not quite balanced there. It'll keep it fairly well balanced. Follow that, that is red circuits, getting a nice solid throughput now. And that should have an impact on blue. These things are filled up as well. It's getting there. Blue circuits could also do with the speed modules here. You can also look at upgrading those things the latest factory size. Looks like we are out of our science research. I don't think there's much more. We're really approaching the end here. It's just a matter of the maintenance we've got going. I mean, some of the stuff we're not going to use immediately. The research item's going to go quickly. We can increase that. We could do bot cargo size. Okay. Can't do infinite mines. We can do extraction efficiency. Trains. Okay, we can make our trains go a little bit faster. I just want to go check. This is solid, so I'm not too worried. Our trains are coping. They get the resources at the moment just in time. Running. How's this area doing? Very well. How are we doing? During the day, we are still good. Circuits should definitely be picking up, because now we've got solid green, solid red. Let's make a copy of this. And we're just going to do double capacity of blue circuits. Holding on to this patch at the moment. Not a resource we're going to really concern ourselves about. These things should just be chugging away, surely. Also got leftover issues from when Yeah, they're picking up as they need. It was just those one or two that were out. So I'm slowly getting 6 and 5. Not gonna rush it. It's more important that we get the blue circuits pumping away. Okay, so now we're struggling again with green. Coming, I mean, can't really go faster than this without taking it into blue belts. It's going strong. Yeah, well, not too much happened in this episode. We carried on with some maintenance. We're starting to pump out our modules a little bit more. We've got our SPIDERTRON. I think that was the most significant part. It's getting that SPIDERTRON out. And our next project is going to be to try and push out our space science build. It's going to be resource heavy, so there might be some more PT we need to do on the base to get production up. Things like this upgrade planner, getting it onto the next level. So it'll be things like if we prep it, we're now going to go from red to blue. I mean, this will be a significant project, that's for sure. We'd be changing blues to stack inserters, we'll be changing the factories up, and those we won't be changing at all. They will stay as is, because the next one up from there is the electric one. So I mean, that would be our next task, and of course the section we'd start with is always the mall. That's got to be the first thing you upgrade, because that's where all the stuff comes from. And get that going, I suppose, would be a good idea. All bolts out. We're still going to keep reds on here for quite some time. This whole section was blue already because we needed it for that type of production. Can take all this up as well. It's updated and changed already, which is good. This factory, that's quite important. Yeah, I think we will stop our episode there. So we definitely made drastic improvements to the space in preparation for our final push. There'll be still a couple of episodes, I imagine, on getting that up and running before we close out this series, and we'll excitedly await for the next one. So thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe to stay tuned for this series and some of the other series. You can have a look on my channel. And yes, I will see you on the next one.